Yo, what's up? It's your boy Showtimedr. Did a bunch of E7 videos today, just starting my stream. So, if anyone happens to stop in and comment, that'll be great. But I wanted to read these epic birthday conference summary notes here. Wish I could have seen this live. Maybe I'll go check out K Gaming. He usually translates live, which is pretty cool. But for now, I'm going to read this word for word. And we'll see what happens. Let's do it. Alright, so let's see here. Epic Birthday Conference Summary Notice, Part 1. We had the opportunity to speak to our heirs and answer some of their questions our players all over the world asked at the Epic Birthday event held in South Korea. We would like to summarize what we spoke about in the event so that all of our players can look forward to the changes and improvements that are in store for Epic 7. Question. Players are experiencing stress due to the random nature of equipment. Not really a question, alright. Answer. It is difficult for players to obtain the equipment that they want due to the fact that there are many random elements such as equipment grades, sets, and stats. And since it's closely related to hunts and equipment crafting, which are played by highly skilled heirs the most, we are approaching it very carefully. We are strongly considering revising some of the RNG elements involving equipment, and as of the last conference, we introduced a guaranteed craft called the Golden Hammer. However, the Golden Hammer, which simply produces epic-grade equipment, is being re-examined, as it is considered to be an inadequate improvement because Epic 7's equipment structure stats are more important than grades. Truth. I have seen top-tier players use brown gear with the proper main stats. So... yeah. The new equipment improvements that we are planning, equipment transmutation, tentative name, will be carried out in the Alchemist Steeple, as if that place isn't expensive enough already. This feature will let players craft new equipment using their existing equipment. The set results will depend on the set types of the equipment that was used. For example, if you use speed and critical set as a crafting materials, the resulting equipment will be either a speed or critical set. Similarly, the level of equipment used as material will determine the resulting range for the equipment to be obtained. Out of all the equipment that can be obtained this way, the following three types of equipment will have one of these as their main stat. Boots. All percentages or flat speed, that's good. Ring, all percentages again, that's good. Necklace, all percentages again. The content of this post has been edited because the ring and necklace were in the incorrect spot. We are sorry for any confusion that may have caused. That's fine. I think my only issue then is, are they going to force you to use two sets to craft one set? Or can you just put in like 4 speeds or whatever and get a guaranteed speed item? That would be better in my opinion, but... you know how Super Creative likes to add RNG to things that don't necessarily need RNG. But alright, let's keep going here. So, is planned to be updated in November. We will provide more details about it in a separate notice. How do you plan to make improvements to the flat stat equipment? We understand that players may feel a sense of loss that is formed due to the gap between percent stats and flat stats, which may affect how players feel about equipment farming. As a result, we will give you more details about the stat improvements that we plan to make. The increase in flat stats is not intended to make it equivalent or superior to percent stats. However, the intention of the developer team is that through this increase, equipment with flat stats should be more than twice as strong as before. We'll see. This will help improve the balance between attack, defense, and health. Through this increase, we have made improvements so that some flat stats are more effective than percent stats, particularly for heroes with lower base stats or for low-grade heroes. Additionally, players may use equipment with flat stats as a substat on top of percentage stats to enable a more powerful hero, setting for heroes who require extreme attack, defense, and health. I wonder if this is going to be like a new equipment only, or if they're going to roll the changes out to all current equipment. I would guess the former. Additionally, the higher the equipment level, the greater the increase in equipment stats will be, while lower level equipment will only have a slight increase. The stats for a level 85 or other such high level equipment will increase around twice as much compared to before. And here's some details, so let's see. Defense is 2.5, that's actually pretty strong. Because it's pretty hard to get a good amount of defense right now. And they might regret that, actually. Health is 2 times, attack is 1.67 times. Oh good. Get ready for more tanky triple support tank teams in PvP. Flat stats in both the main stat area and the substat area will generally benefit from this increase. It will also be applied to existing equipment in batches. Oh, there you go. Answers my previous question. Also, the substat per enhancement level for equipment that has already been enhanced will also be scaled up in the same way. Cool. We expect heroes to have a better survival rate at the rate that defense and health has been increased, and is highly compared, or it is more higher compared to the increase in attack. This change will be applied on September 5th along with the hero balance adjustment. Boy. Do you plan on making improvements to hunt rewards? Oh god. How many times have they messed with hunt now? 5 times? And they're still asking them to improve hunt? This isn't hard, but okay. In response to the opinions given by many of our heirs, we plan to remove energy and powder of knowledge as reward in hunt. Okay, that's a start. We plan to improve reward balancing by increasing drop rates for sky stones, mystic metals, that's okay, and equipment. The pet system, which is scheduled for October, will introduce pets with skills that will increase the drop rates of craft materials received in hunts. Okay. Allowing players to obtain additional equipment and more, but that's still tied to gold, guys. Whatever. We're going to improve the satisfaction gained from hunts by synergizing the pet system with hunt reward improvements. God, I wish that they would, like, not focus so much on the pet system. Because if there's anything wrong with the pet system whatsoever, it's going to take them like a couple months to figure it out, and they have about a 50% clip of introducing things and them being effective versus not being effective, so I'm very tentative about that, but we'll see. What are the plans for Molagora improvement? Many of our heroes have inquired about Molagora improvements. The inquiries were mostly about an inadequate number of Molagora, questions about when Molagora used on 3-star hero enhancements will be returned, and ways to exchange Molagora goes. Molagora. Got a nice little here. First, we will discuss improvements on Molagora spent on 4 and 5-star heroes. Following the last 3 improvements on Molagora cost, this 4th improvement will lower the cost of Molagora by 20% compared to before. The Molagora improvement is mainly focused on reducing the number of Molagora necessary for lower level skill enhancement. With this improvement, players will only need a few Molagora in order to improve their hero's basic skills required for that hero to perform well. Second, the currencies used on 3-star hero skill enhancements will be changed from Molagora and Catalyst to Stigma and Catalyst. Oh, interesting. Okay. Similar to the Molagora improvement mentioned above, the amount of Stigma necessary will be proportional to the skill's level. This update is planned for October, and with this update, our heirs can reset the skill enhancements for all 3-star heroes. Oh, that's cool. I got a couple I want to take off. When reset, all Molagora and Catalyst used on 3-star heroes will be recalled and placed in your inventory, and the hero's skill enhancement level will go back to 0. It is possible to enhance the skill of these 3-star heroes again with Stigma and Catalyst. The reset period for 3-star heroes will be available for 3 months after the update. I assume is the update on the 5th, September 5th. Lastly, our heirs will be able to exchange 1 Molagora Go for 4 Molagora using the exchange button on the skill enhancement page. The Molagora that can be exchanged at the shop will be moved to the skill enhancement page. This update is also planned to be released on October. Okay, so that's going to be wild then. Not the September update. Let's see, resetting used Mulligore will have a huge impact on the balance and meta, and we thought it was not appropriate for Epic 7, which aims to provide fun in raising various heroes. However, we are listening to our heirs' suggestions and opinions, and we will consider more ways to improve the system further. Well, I guess that's mostly a step in the right direction. I think that what they really need to do, though, is address the amount of Mulligores we can get per week. Because if you guys didn't notice, they kind of nerfed the rate that we get Mulligoras because to put in that Trial of Fates, or whatever the new dungeon's called, they took out the old Courtyard, or whatever the hell it was called, and you used to get 1 or 2 Mulligoras a month from that, so effectively they nerfed Mulligora again. Kind of snickered it over everybody. Alright, let's see here. Do you have any plans to increase the sources of energy and gold? Answer, we'll make sure that the heirs who play a lot will be able to receive more benefits through the adjustments that will be made to the sources of energy and gold. We will increase the supply or reduce the amount of gold and energy consumed in the following ways. We will increase the energy and gold that can be obtained from web events that occur regularly. To be perfectly honest, I really wish they'd just get rid of the dumb web events and just make that in-game. But I understand web drivers, I know. I hate. It's the same thing every time. They just hide it under different themes. But whatever, it's free stuff. Stop complaining. Okay. Regular free unequip events, Thursday through Sunday on every 4th week. Periodic character balance adjustments, occasional buff events. On top of that, we will also consider improvements to content where players can obtain gold. Okay. We will do our best to ensure that there are various events that our heirs can enjoy while playing Epic 7. Are there any plans to have a ceiling for Moonlight summons? A ceiling? First, we would like to apologize for stating that there would be a ceiling for Moonlight summons at the conference and then not following through with that statement. After receiving various suggestions about our summoning system, as well as reviewing several proposals, we have reorganized our summon system to what you see now. The goal of the update that occurred on August was to allow more players to acquire 5-star Moonlight heroes and 5-star Covenant heroes they want. For 5-star Moonlight heroes, a guaranteed summon has been implemented to the Mystic summons. What's up, Dev? Where even if the 5-star Moonlight hero changes, the summon counter will carry over with the new hero and will not be reset, so that over time our players will be able to receive a 5-star Moonlight hero. That's on the normal banner or the Mystic banner? Oh no, it's Mystic, okay. Oh, okay, well, if that's gonna stay, that's cool. Alright, let's see here. We also introduced a ceiling for regular 5-star heroes that have been given a summon banner because we wanted to prevent our players from failing to get the banner hero after spending lots of resources. That's cool. Additionally, we have also made Moonlight heroes more accessible by placing them in the Covenant summons, which also means that our players may receive a Moonlight hero with their free daily summon. I did myself get a General Purgus yesterday, 4-star Moonlight hero from free daily summon. We will review the impact of our improvements that have already been implemented and proceed with additional changes if we see areas that we can improve upon. However, because summons have such a large impact on the game as a whole, we want to be as careful as possible when it comes to any changes. Additionally, in order to increase the summoning opportunities, we will be including various summoning rewards, which can be seen on our improved daily check-in rewards. Oh, I wish I would preview that. As well as include additional summon opportunities that will come while playing through different game content. Yeah, I need about 41 more summons, man, because I really want the new hero. Still don't have her. Alright, so let's see here. Are there any plans for limited heroes to return? We know that there are many heirs, including those that started Epic 7 after some limited hero banners had completed, that wish to see them return. We are currently preparing another limited summon banner, and we'll let our players know more about this as soon as we can. Technically right now, but okay. How will future hero balances updates proceed? An upcoming hero balance adjustment on September 5th includes adjustments to Covenant heroes, 3-star heroes, artifacts, and heroes' basic stats depending on their constellation. There will also be regular balance adjustments. Many players made inquiries regarding adjustments for Apocalypse Ravi, Specimen says. Apocalypse Ravi is currently included in the Mystic Summon pool and will not be included in the September 5th balance adjustment because she has recently been released. Specimen says has skills that inflict great damage under certain conditions, but lack versatility. However, any adjustments made to Specimen says must be examined in detail since he might be powerful in future content that has yet to be updated. I heard somebody say that has information on future content that Specimen says was actually going to be really good in a separate thing. I heard that 2 days ago before this note came out. Whether it's true or not, I guess we're just going to have to see. With one example being Real-Time Arena. Oh, Real-Time Arena. Maybe that was it. We promise to monitor the game and listen to the voices of our player to maintain a healthy balance, and if any further adjustments are needed, we will make the announcement. When will the pet system be available? November, dude. They say September, but it's clearly going to be in... Oh, wait, no, they say October, but it's probably going to be in November. You know how this company works. Oh, is this the pet system? How many damn pets are there? Oh no! I thought it was just gonna be one pet. There's like a million pets? Are they gonna turn this into like a mini Pokemon thing? This is why I wish they would have just did all those changes without the pets. And you can summon on the pet system. Oh no. No, I don't want another summoning system. No. Oh well, hopefully it'll be good. Good boy. The pet system was designed to provide convenience to our heirs. Pets can be acquired via adoption tickets, which can be earned from rewards in the side story and other content. If our heirs want an additional adoption tickets, they can purchase them separately. There's the real reason pet system's coming out. Pets do not affect battle abilities, but they are there to help our heirs adventure in Orbis. There. How will a repeat battle system and automatic object use going to be implemented? We will answer these questions by providing details about the pet system. There are 3 types of pets: lobby type, story type, and battle type. Pets bring gifts regularly. Story type pets allow repeating battles in adventure mode and in side story, and will also automatically open treasure chests. Battle type pets allow the player to repeat spirit altar and hunt stages. Checking out this picture. 3rd generation pet. Gift every 4 hours. So maybe when you upgrade it, another gift comes. Gift list. 15% chance, 100,000 gold. 10% chance, 500 stigma. 20% chance, random rare catalyst. 5% chance, random legend catalyst. 2-star penguin, 2%. Why is that even up there? And random stones, 5%. Well, okay. I mean, it's free stuff, so. Restart in case of defeat. Auto charge Skystone. Oh, hopefully you can reset that to leaves. And we got story type helper, auto open, auto charge. So essentially they're adding auto repeat, but they're making you level certain things up or adding RNG to it. Kinda odd. In addition to basic skills, pets will also have unique skills. For example, some battle type pets will increase the number of crafting materials or additional equipment obtained in hunt. Other pets will provide basic runes as additional rewards from Spirit Altar. Trying to check out this picture here. Increase experience acquisition by 20% S rank. Increase acquisition of event token by 20%. Increase probability of rare catalyst drop 60%. Alright, well, Like, I don't understand why they need multiple pets though. Why can't they just have one pet to do everything? But whatever. Maybe it's for the grind. Also, the pet skills will improve as their owner spends more time with them and takes care of them. With their improved skills, the pets will help our heirs play the game more efficiently. We're designing various kinds of pets so that our heirs can enjoy the game further. Wonder if that's going to affect their particular skills. Alright, let's see. There's still another part of the note, but let's see what the basic reaction is so far. Still no info on fixing broken energy system. That is true. They've been asking about that for a long time. Extra energy during events doesn't wake up for 20 energy hunts and SS refills for a couple of World 11 runs. Leafs aren't as good because you get next to none packs. They don't give complete refill either. Energy system's absolutely the worst part of this otherwise amazing game. Buff Specimen says you play the game and have to use him to understand the real problem of this unit. Yeah, it seems like pets are going to be, at least for now, they're going to be permanent, yes. The option to stop if a unit gets max level on an auto battle. So it looks like it's mostly people complaining about they want limited banners and energy fixes. Yeah. So what is up with the sun? Alright, so let's get to part 2 of the note. What's up, by the way, Kat? How you doing? How are improvements to the Raid Labyrinth proceeding? The improvement would be open up the freaking Raid Labyrinth hard. It'd be super hard. Looks like that's what they're doing. Let's see. As we mentioned in the previous conference, Raid Labyrinth is one of the most difficult areas when it comes to balancing content. What's... You guys just didn't want us to have weekly access to good gear. That's the reason why you limited it for so long. It requires a long time to farm, and also has a high chance of failing, especially Hell Raid mode. Yeah, they could do with eliminating some of those trash mobs. That's annoying. At first, it was designed so that different heroes and team compositions were necessary in order to clear the bosses. However, unlike our original intentions, using heroes who can maximize morale for campaign became the only way to clear this content. And because morale is kind of a dumb gimmick. Like, who the hell has less morale after you beat a boss? Alright, we got loot! Oh, I'm sad. Oh yeah, Nightly, I'm looking at some other games too in the future, one of them being Final Fantasy War Visions, but we'll just have to see. I think that's going to be the next big game. They just released the new Pokemon game. So it kind of plays like Go. But anyways, let me get back to this. But good to hear you're doing well, though. Therefore, we'd like to share our future update plans for Raid Labyrinth. As all 5 bosses of Hell Raid Labyrinth are being added, it will be changed to monthly content. Yep, I knew that they'd do that, you motherfuckers. I knew that they'd nerf the raid. I knew it. Because we haven't waited months already. You have to nerf it from weekly to monthly. The other bosses will hide once you kill any bosses, so players can only tackle a single boss per entry. So essentially, if you were like spending lots of Molagora and upgrades and stuff on certain teams so that you could kill, say, 2 to 3 bosses a run. This is what Smilegate says to you, right here. That's what they think of you. So, that's the way it is. Instead, the amount of the main reward, raid currency you get from the content will increase, along with the addition of a first clear reward and shortcuts. Well, at least there's shortcuts, but... I knew that whole time, dude. They was like, oh, we're still preparing it. We're just working on it. No, they were just... The whole time, they were just like, didn't want you to get the gear that's level 88 easily. That's what it was. Wow, what jerks. Please refer to the following more detailed information. First, players will be able to experience a sense of achievement they first felt when opening a gold chest, or when they achieved a first clear reward from a normal labyrinth or adventure. From this, The Raid Labyrinth will also share the same traits, difficult but valuable rewards that are given after clearing content for the first time. We hope this change works as a motivator for those who haven't cleared Raid Labyrinth. Moreover, even those who have already cleared the Raid Labyrinth will be able to receive a first clear reward after the update once they clear it again. Below are some of the items you could receive for clearing Raid Labyrinth for the first time. I guess these are random or just which boss you fight. Who knows? It's all good gear. God, I would love to have that ring. Oh well. God, I've been waiting for them to open up freaking Raid forever, and then they just pull that monthly thing. What jerks. Who the hell does a monthly Raid in any other game? I'm trying to think. I can't think of one game where that happens. Everything's at least weekly. Ah, what jerks. Come on, guys. Anyway. The amount of Coronation souvenirs and Queensguard badges players can acquire will increase to 2. Well, that's good, considering it's a monthly thing now. Yeah, they should be the showing stats, hopefully. In total, players can get increased amounts of 10 Coronation souvenirs, increased from 6 available currently, as all 5 of the bosses are added to Hell difficulty and being redesigned. To monthly content, players will be able to receive a total of 10% of the currency. Anyway. This will decrease player stress and increase the number of items that can be exchanged from the logistics officer. Third, a shortcut portal will be added that leads directly to the boss after first clear. That's cool. There was a good thing like that. Players can focus more on eliminating the boss without troubling themselves with getting there. Players can decide whether they would like to use the portal or proceed directly to the boss, as if they would like to collect items and souls instead, or take the regular path to the boss. So that's cool. Collect items, though. All the items that the trash mobs drop are garbage, so I don't even know why that's there. They should drop, like, some type of currency or something. After the update, all the players can acquire a quality item as a first clear reward from normal Raid Labyrinth. Hell Raid Labyrinth will still be a challenge, as any player who successfully clears it will be rewarded with the highest grade items. Go for it any time, the month, if you've acquired the entry ticket. The shortcut and the doubling of currency rewards will guarantee you get better items from exchange drops. Yeah, but you're doubling the currency rewards while reducing the number of times people can run the dungeon a fourth. So it's not a buff. I don't know why they're pretending like it is. Raid Labyrinth will be updated after receiving ample options from players. Opinions from players, rather. Oh, that's crap. Anyway. Are there any plans to improve the camping system? Oh, that's cool. They're showing us the morale penalty. Morale, which is gained from camping, is key for attacking Labyrinth effectively. We understand our players' desire for us to redesign the camping system, as the random nature of it often decreases the overall morale of the party, making it difficult to eliminate some bosses. We'd like to share our future plans about the system below. First, the campaign lines will not decrease morale anymore. Camping lines? Oh, they won't decrease at all? Okay. As morale is one of our most crucial factors in Labyrinth, the loss of morale will be minimized. After the update, morale will only increase and not decrease from camping lines. Second, when choosing the lines, the hero's reaction will be visually intuitive. Players may refer to this before choosing a line to see its effect on morale. That's cool. At least the second part. Finally, the voice lines of heroes, excluding collaboration heroes, will be added to camping scene. Players can go to a hero's window and listen to these lines again after reaching friendship level 9. This will help players feel a closer bond to their heroes. That's cool, they're making camping a little bit more visually and auditory ASMR stimulant. That raid change is so dumb. Can you imagine if you killed like a raid boss, all the other bosses go and hide? What the hell? Like, can you imagine Ragnaros hiding after you beat like Gar in Molten Core in World of Warcraft or something? Like, let's see. Camping improvements will be coming in October. When will the next labyrinth be added? Currently, normal labyrinth Nyx Sanctum has 3 zones that are available to our players. Additional zones up to 5 are in development now. Yeah, I remember the storyline in Nyx Sanctum actually stops at Zone 3, but it seems like it's going to continue. Here's a preview of one of our more powerful bosses that will appear in the updated content. However, this update is planned for after the Labyrinth renewal, which was discussed above. So pretty much you should probably sit on your raid Labyrinth tokens for now. Wait for the guaranteed bonuses once you beat a boss. Yeah, that looks like someone from Eureka, like a water dragon, ice dragon. Yeah, wait for a month after Onyxia. Yeah, good one, Cat. Are there any plans to improve the daily check-in rewards? Oh, they do have a preview now. So, rewards. It looks like you get 2 leaves every first day. 100,000 gold every second day. 3 of the epic upgrade tokens every 3rd day. Summon and what's that? Twilight summons every 4th day. I wish that they'd get rid of the random box and they just put Molagora on the 5th day. All Molagora. 6 days all crystals. 7 days all epic stuff. That's cool. Overall. Oh man. It's a mixed bag, man. It's a mixed bag. Let's see what else they got. There's the walking god right there. Killing him when he's by himself is such a pain. Are there any plans to add content such as battles with friends or guild members and a replay function? When will the real-time arena be available? We are planning to update real-time arena content, which will include battles with friends and battle replays, starting from the real-time arena update. We are planning to add content that will allow our heirs to rewatch compiled battles, watch other heirs' battles, and participate in friendly matches with friends and guild members. Real-time arena is scheduled to be updated this year, that means next year. And we will include a screenshot of the content that is currently in development. Here. Friendship, ranking, watching, ranking, Hall of Fame. Why is there a Hall of Fame for watching? Maybe it's just for like real-time arena. Okay, so it's going to be a completely different mode with a completely separate ranking system. Real-time arena will also have different seasons and will have a separate ranking system from regular arena mode. Real-time arena will be based on ranking, with the rewards being skins and other skins, really? Okay, so I guess you're gonna know who's good at arena then. Choose the hero you want to exclude from battle. Oh, that's cool. There's like a ban. Real-time arena is designed to be 4v4. Each player takes turns selecting 5 heroes, with each hero becoming unavailable once a player has chosen them. Oh, so is it from like a separate pool? Players not only need to consider their team composition, but also the opponents, and both players can ban 1 hero on the opposing. Are there any plans to have another collaboration with a famous IP, or any plans to create merchandise? We remember the interest that many of our heirs showed in our collaboration with Guilty Gear. We're also planning a collaboration for the future, which we hope will satisfy our heirs. Currently, though, it is difficult to give additional details as we are at a review stage at the moment. However, we will give our players more details when our plans are more solidified. Oh, that's cool. So it looks like they got another collab in the works. You pick 5 characters and they ban 1. Any plans to improve the utility of duplicate heroes? As was mentioned in a previous announcement, there are plans to improve the usefulness of duplicate heroes with changes to the memory imprint system, which is scheduled for October. We're looking into a system where players can earn tokens when receiving a duplicate hero, which can be exchanged for a hero selector. However, we will first proceed with improvements to the memory imprint system and review these changes before proceeding with additional improvement. You plan to sell a name change tickets. We do not have any plans of adding this function because we are concerned about the negative impact that a nickname change ticket could bring in regards to account sellers. However, please note that we are still closely reviewing the ability for players to change their nickname. Are there any plans to separate artifacts from the summons? We don't have any plans to separate artifacts and heroes from each other. The Powder of Knowledge shop was introduced so that players could take artifacts they did not want and use them to purchase artifacts that they wished to use rather. While the solution may seem disappointing, please understand that the game was balanced this way, so it's very difficult to place artifacts and heroes in different summoning areas. Will there be a feature to skip cutscenes? Please add that one. That adds like freaking 10 minutes to my freaking farm time every day when I'm farming hard. There's been many questions regarding a skip cutscenes. To address this question, the Epic 7 team believes that our current cutscenes are an integral part to our identity. And for that reason, we are not allowing players to skip additional cutscenes. So, but essentially they're saying, when people are watching other people's streams or you see a friend playing on the phone, we want them to see the really good graphics. So screw you and you wanting to farm efficiently. That's pretty much what they're saying there. Are there any additional quality of life improvements scheduled? One suggestion that many of our heirs have requested was the ability to name their teams. Oh, like that. With our September update, the ability to name teams will be implemented. Additionally, the hero selection screen has been expanded to display more information, such as memory input. You should know all that by yourself, quite honestly. What I would like to see is to have more hero... You can see more heroes on the selection screen. That would actually be nicer, so I don't have to scroll everywhere. Sort it by a certain thing to find certain heroes. Alright, let's see here. In our most recent update, we've been doing our best to include many of the quality of life suggestions made by our heirs. For example, in the previous update on 8.22, artifact effects that were applied during battle will improve to be clearer. And in the arena, a timer for Protector's punishment now displays. They should just remove that, honestly. We will continue to listen to the opinion of our heirs and work towards implement additional quality of life improvement. Over the past year, we have had precious moments with our heirs, and now Epic 7 is celebrating its first anniversary. We truly appreciate all the support you have shown us, and we will do our best to make sure that our heirs continue to enjoy every moment spent playing Epic 7.